Okay, so in this third part, definitely I will do the channeling for the twin flames, but you guys need to, give me some motivation or a cheer up that yes, करना है, नहीं करना है तो मेरे को भी ये सोने का मन कर रहा है. Because for my business, I need to wake up early. At least the early I wake up, it's better. 6 बजे, 7 बजे, 5 बजे ज़्यादा अच्छा है. And earlier I used to, stay awake. कल तो छुट्टी है, लॉन्ग वीकेंड है इस बार, तो इसीलिए थोड़ा सा मैं भी मस्ती कर रहा हूँ आप लोगों के साथ. नहीं तो आई शुड हैव बीन बाय बेड बाय नाउ. So early to bed, early to rise keeps a man healthy and wise. It's a good, thing that you guys need to also follow. Right. So, Lazy Bee, nice name. All these creative names, how you guys, select those names. Lazy Bee. Only Nisha is saying yeah, तो only I'll do the channeling only for Nisha. बाकी लोग, बाकी ऑडियंस कोई नहीं. इससे अच्छा तो यहाँ पे मूवी चला दो, मैं भी मूवी देख लूँगा, आप लोग भी देख लूँगा. नहीं आप क्या खा रहे हो सर पैकेट्स में? हाँ, कुछ तो खा रहा हूँ मैं. आपको बस खाने की पड़ी रहती है ना निशा, बात बात पे आपको ट्रीट एंड खाना एवरीथिंग. सो इससे पहले आई हैड सेलेक्टेड दिस थीम ऑफ व्हाट यू कॉल रोमांटिक, ऑल द गुलाब के पत्ते आना, टू कीप द थंबनेल अ बिट डिफरेंट. बैकग्राउंड में थोड़ा क्योंकि चेंज हुआ थोड़ा, तो ये हुआ. और ये भी देखो बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट सेलेक्ट हो गया है. अभी ये जो बैकग्राउंड बन गया है ना, ये थीम के ऊपर आई कैन सी दैट जो मैं चैनलिंग करने जा रहा हूँ ना, ये ऑलमोस्ट इससे मैचिंग है. रोमांटिक कम था, ये इससे ज़्यादा मैचिंग है. तो चैनलिंग आई सपोज राइट डायरेक्शन में जाएगा. मैं थोड़ा पानी पी लेता हूँ. आप लोग में से कोई लाइव ज्वाइन करना चाहते हो, गाइस कैन ज्वाइन. जो रात को मूवी देखकर खाते हैं चिप्स, उनको पता चल जाता है. वैसे तो मैं भी मूवीज देखते हुए चिप्स बहुत खाता हूँ. पर ये आप किसके लिए कह रहे हो रोजलिन? मेरे लिए कह रहे हो या? थंडर है क्या? सम सॉर्ट ऑफ अ थंडर. ठीक है, चलो. थंडर 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 थंडर. आई हैव जस्ट नोटिस, ये साला इंस्टाग्राम में गानों का कलेक्शन अब भरमार है. जो गाना मेरा इसमें अमेजन म्यूज़िक में भी मैं सब्सक्राइब किया हूँ, उसमें भी उतना स्पॉटिफाई वोटिफाई मेरे को नहीं पता. उसका थोड़ा मेरे को फीस एब्सर्डली हाई लगता है, और वो ऐप मेरे को उतना यूज़र फ्रेंडली नहीं लगा. पर इसमें जो भरमार है ना, इंस्टाग्राम आई सपोज अपना एक म्यूज़िक चैनल खोल लेना चाहिए. इसमें जो गाने मिलते हैं ना, मैं देखा हूँ, और मैं जितने भी गाने आपको इंस्टाग्राम में फीड्स में आपको आते हैं, उनके अगर आप म्यूज़िक अगर आप देखो ना, तो एक अलग ही उसका मेरे ख्याल से एक फ़ैन बेस होगा. आज तक किसी ने बोला नहीं, मेरे को मन किया बोलने के लिए. आपको कैसे लगते हैं जो सॉन्ग्स विच आई सेलेक्ट फॉर ईच पोस्ट? डू यू गाइज लाइक इट? क्योंकि आई ट्राई टू मेक इट एज रेलिवेंट एज पॉसिबल टू द पोस्ट, वॉट एवर सॉन्ग्स वी आर सेलेक्टिंग. एंड इंस्टाग्राम में काफ़ी अच्छे रेलिवेंट सॉन्ग्स मिल जाते हैं, जो कि आपको बाकी इवन यूट्यूब में नहीं मिलेंगे. आपको कई सारे गाने में सर्च करता हूँ, ट्यून्स वगैरह यूट्यूब में नहीं मिलते हैं, बट इंस्टाग्राम में मिल जाते हैं. सो कहीं ना कहीं मेरे को लगता है इंस्टाग्राम वालों को फीडबैक लेना चाहिए कि अपना एक म्यूज़िक ऐप डाउनलोड करना चाहिए. ठीक है ना, बनाना चाहिए. दीज गाइज आर फार अहेड इन टर्म्स ऑफ कलेक्शन ऑफ सॉन्ग्स. आप इंस्टाग्राम में कोई गाना सर्च करो, हाँ सुनने का कोई मीडियम नहीं है कि आप 5 मिनट का गाना सुन लो एक तरीके से बैठ के, ठीक है ना, वो एक ड्रॉबैक है. नहीं तो जो कलेक्शन है इंस्टाग्राम के पास, माय गॉड, एक गाने का आपको 10-10 20-20 वेरिएंट मिल जाएगा. ठीक है, ये निशा और रोजलिन का अपना ही खिचड़ी चल रहा है दोनों. हाँ जी, बात अच्छा होता है, पोस्ट के अकॉर्डिंग होते हैं. ओके ग्रेट, बहुत अच्छा रहता है अकॉर्डिंग टू द पोस्ट. ओके चलो, थैंक्स, यू गाइज लाइक इट. एंड चलो, एक बार तो निशा ने मेरे को पूछ दिया था, सर पोस्ट तो किया आपने, आज म्यूजिक नहीं डाला है क्या? पता नहीं उस दिन आपको म्यूजिक सुनाई दिया या नहीं, आई डोंट नो, बट एक दिन निशा ने पूछ ही दिया था, उसको म्यूजिक में ज़्यादा ध्यान है. मेरे को तब पता चला दैट. And I'll give you a hint that many people, I keep my personal life very personal, but I'll give you a hint that many guys say ना कि बिजनेस आप क्या करते हो, जॉब क्या करते हो. मैं कुछ तो शेयर करता नहीं आप लोगों को, पर जो मैं बिजनेस करता हूँ और जो म्यूजिक जो मेरे को पसंद है ना, तो वर्ल्ड में कोई भी बंदा वो बिजनेस करता होगा ना, उस बंदा को म्यूजिक पसंद आएगा. ठीक है, सो इफ यू सी एज अ कम्युनिटी बिजनेस दैट आई डू, any person you pick random from any part of the world, ठीक है ना, that person will like that music. So those music are in a sort of not only Vijay sir's favorite, but those music are sort of a playlist of all the people across the world. I am taking guarantee, ठीक है ना, उनको पसंद आएगा वो music. Why? Because we all think in the same way. Anyways, चलो, तो let's get on to channeling. Okay. कलेक्शन इज ऑसम. खिचड़ी हम आपको सुन रहे हैं. नो सर, नो खिचड़ी. ओके, कभी कभी डरावने लगते हैं. वो डरावने होते नहीं सीमा, एक्चुअली अगर हाँ पोस्ट ही ऐसा डरावने है तो डरावने हो सकते हैं, नो डाउट. ओके, बट वो एक्चुअली डरावने होते नहीं एक्चुअली. इसीलिए दैट्स व्हाई आई टोल्ड यू, इसने एक वो थीम को पकड़ा है सीमा ने कि the music that you select in Instagrams might be a bit scary also. So what I want to tell is that the kind of business I am into, my kind of people who are into the same business across the globe, they like similar business. ठीक है ना, क्योंकि that music describes our mindset, our thought process. Okay, how we do our business. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so that's the reason why my fascination also for such music has gone very great these days. Anyways, but at least you guys have noticed something. So let's move on to channelings. Okay, so like I told you, from the background theme only you can see that there's some sort of thunder, there's some sort of change of weather happening. Earlier we chose these rose petals, trying to keep it as a romantic, because after a long time we were doing channeling, but किस्मत को जिसको बोलते हैं, यूनिवर्स को कुछ और मंजूर था, तो उस टाइम all things gone into discussion of other topics and other questions also started popping up, and channeling was avoided in that part 2. Now in part 3 we are doing, so as a change of theme with every part. अभी मैंने ये किया तो अभी मेरे को ये मिल गए थे, but anyways this actually speaks more relevant I think. ठीक है, so guys, if you start with your twin flame, then and I did some tarot cards also for the twin flame. I'll put it on the community post कहीं पे, वो मैं tarot cards भी आपको दिखा दूंगा जो collective twin flame के लिए किया गया था. ठीक है, so one thing I see is that there is health issues that your counterpart or the masculines are facing or will be about to face, and it's not a health issues कि 4 दिन का बुखार है, 5 दिन का, ऐसा नहीं. It is a prolongated, long, you can tell it as cultivated or captivated. ठीक है ना, पाइल अप किया गया, पिरामिडिंग किया है इसमें. ठीक है ना, so they have rotten their health, pyramiding one mistake after the another since a long time. Might be because of too much workaholic issues. Okay, they have reached up to that level where right now, I don't know they have detected it or not through any doctor visit, through any medical report, a lab report, but even they have realized that there is some health issues since a long time that they overlooked and they need to take care of it. So for most of you on the health ground, things are not that good, okay, for your counterpart or your masculine god flame, your twin flame. Okay, so that is a concern of worry. They need to take care of their health. If you guys are in a talking condition, then you guys can ask them if they are open to share that, if they have detected some sort of health issues within themselves, or they are thinking of going to a doctor for a checkup or getting a report, medical things like that, but those things are going on in their mind and they themselves have realized that they are not that feeling healthy. Too much of stress, too much of work pressure, too much of things in their life. On a positive note, if you see, then they are making up their mind to come up for a small commitment. Okay, they want to reach out to you guys for a kind of small commitment, not a big commitment like sort of a marriage or that sort of a bigger thing. Okay, if anyone has already committed, then that's a separate story, but I am saying things of recent, this month or in coming few times ahead, that they are up for some smaller commitment, that some mini realization, you can call it in some sort of way. Okay, so in masculine's condition, what it happens is that even they want to speak out to their feminines, it won't happen the way easily it will happen in a other relationship. They will keep on thinking about that relationship, about what they need to confess or what they need to say for so many months, and years can also pass for masculine before they speak out. Let me make this very crystal clear with you guys. It can go up to months and years also, okay? Even for a small thing, like they want to say sorry to you. Suppose, okay, sorry is the thing, and eventually in many of your love stories or twin flame stories, there is a part where they need to apologize with you. They need to tell sorry to you for what they have done, okay? So on a realistic level also, if you see this example, then even to say that one word sorry, they'll be planning for 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, 2 year, finally before coming up to you and saying I am sorry for what I did. Okay, for you it might not be a big deal, because like I told in previous part of the coin theory by Vijay sir. Okay, so from that I'll not explain it again here. Okay, you can go and watch in that video part 2. So although the same consciousness and same, but because one coin is facing down, one coin is facing up, for you to say sorry to someone might be very easy. You might say इसमें कौन सी बड़ी बात है सर, गलती किया, मेरे को माफ़ी मांगने में क्या जाता, मैं छोटी थोड़ा ना हो जाऊंगी, मैंने मांग लिया माफ़ी. But for them it's not so easy, especially when it comes to things with the divine feminine. So they are thinking for coming up with a small commitment in near future. Don't expect something drastic or something big, that big commitment. For some of you it can be a big commitment as well. Okay, depends on how long your twin flame journey was going on. But the thing that needs to be understood or heard right now is that they are up for some commitment. Okay, might be small, might be big. Most of you it's small. Some of you it's a big commitment, like let's get married, let's settle. like that. Okay. And they have lot of responsibilities on their shoulders, unlike the divine feminists जिनको एक तरीके से कोई काम धंधा होता नहीं है, बैठ के चैनलिंग सुनते रहना, या ऐसे ये पॉडकास्ट अभी चल रहा है, आप लोगों को इतना फुर्सत है इतना सुनने के लिए, ठीक है ना. मैं अलग एंगल से समझा रहा हूँ. इनिशियली I was telling you that you guys don't have the patience to hear out, but there is a negative to every side. But you guys have इतना टाइम भी है कि आप बैठ के सुन सकते हो ऐसा टैरो कार्ड वीडियोस एंड एवरीथिंग थिंग्स जिसका कोई प्रोडक्टिवनेस है नहीं, है ना. आपका दिल का प्यास बुझती है सिर्फ, उसके ज़्यादा और कुछ नहीं. बट आपका मैस्कुलिन के पास, मैस्कुलिन ट्विन फ्लेम के पास इतना भी फालतू का फुर्सत का टाइम नहीं है कि बैठ के अपने स्पिरिचुअलिज्म में भी इन्वेस्ट कर सके, ठीक है ना. Understand from this perspective, they don't have even that much time that they can invest in their own spiritual growth, do their own meditation, do their own inner work, or think about themselves, because of their family, because of their own targets, goals in life, and work ethics or whatsoever thing. Okay, ethics is a negative word to masculine, because ethics तो उनके लाइफ में कुछ होता ही नहीं है, बिना नियम के लोग होते हैं वो लोग. So they don't have any value or ethics in their life. And whenever we tell, we tell it in bold, crystal clear. So don't come and say, नहीं sir, मेरा वाला ऐसा नहीं है. भाई तुम्हारा वाला उससे भी 10 गुना ज़्यादा हो सकता है, तुमको नहीं पता अभी, वो बात अलग है, ठीक है ना. If he is a masculine, he won't have any ethics और वैल्यू सिस्टम. कुछ भी कर सकता हो, ठीक है ना, कुछ भी कर सकता है. इसीलिए डोंट गिव स्ट्रेस ऑन योर ब्रेन कि वो क्या क्या कर सकता है. जितना आप सोच नहीं सकते उससे 10 गुना ज़्यादा वो कर सकता है और करता भी होगा, ठीक है ना. सो एनीवेज, let's get back to our energy channeling topic. So they have a lot of responsibility on their shoulders, and they don't find time to invest onto themselves, or for this relationship, or for the spiritual work, or for the understanding those hidden knowledge of the universe or things like that. And they feel themselves in a very much stuck energy since a long time, ठीक है ना. Might be most possibly because of this bubble that they have created of doing something wrong to you, not listening to you when you were educating him regarding some person. Okay, you guys can, it's a live, we are recording, you guys can tell what was the incident where you guys tried to console your divine masculine or warn your divine masculine in particular regarding please stay away from those people. It can be their family, it can be their friends, it can be their any karmic relationship, or it can be anything where you had warned them that please stay away from those people or those situations, but your twin flame did not give much weightage or value to those things, and they just jumped upon it. And right now, those things are coming onto surface. They are seeing the true sides of how this girl or this man, in whatever body you are as a feminine energy, tried to educate them regarding things where they need to be cautious and stay away from, but they overlook your suggestions or your advice, and eventually they kept on doing those things or still being in terms with those things because they did not value you at that point of time. Let's be crystal clear and clear with what we are saying. It's not that they value you too much, और आप उनके बट अजीज हो, वट एवर दे से टू यू, दे गिव अ शिट अबाउट यू, ठीक है ना. कड़वा बोल रहा हूँ, सच बोल रहा हूँ, ठीक है ना. योर ट्विन फ्लेम गिव्स अ शिट अबाउट यू, एंड यू गाइज think that your twin flame is a god or something of a Picasso painting that you need to put on your bedroom and just worship, और उनको पैर का धो के पानी चाटना है, पीना है, जो भी करना है, but your twin flame gives a shit about you. आप उनके लिए कोई मायने नहीं रखते हो, that's a fact. And eventually over these years they are realizing your value, because whatever things you try to warn them against, whatever people you try to warn them against, those things are now, it has come to a time to brew up. जो कॉफी में जब खुशबू आता है ना, चाय जब बनने लगती है खुशबू आती है ना, वो खुशबू आने लगा है अब, ठीक है ना. जैसे मान लो आपने बोला यार वो बंदे से बात मत करना यार, वो अच्छा नहीं है, ठीक है ना, उससे दूर रहो, आप सर्कल चेंज करो, माना नहीं उसने, वो जबरदस्ती लगा रहा, ठीक है ना। अब जब वहां पे जो है ना चेंज होने का टाइम आ रहा है, स्पेशली 2023 2024 में और ज्यादा होगा, 25 में और ज्यादा होगा, ऐसे बढ़ता जाएगा, ठीक है ना। देन दे आर रियलाइजिंग दैट ओ शिट, आई वॉज ऑलरेडी वार्न्ड बाय दिस पर्सन बट आई गेव अ डैम अबाउट दैट, मैंने कभी ख्याल नहीं किया. Right now I am giving so much focus, I am getting on to have back to back repeated similar sort of instances by those people or those friends or those whatsoever they they actually prioritized that thing or situation over you, ठीक है ना. उन्होंने वो सिचुएशन, वो रिलेशनशिप, वो लोग को चूज किया, आपको नहीं किया. तो अभी वो डिसबैलेंस जो आया है ना, नाउ दे कैन रियलाइज द काइंड ऑफ डिसबैलेंस इट हैज क्रिएटेड, एक ऊपर एक नीचे, ठीक है ना. पहले उन्होंने आपको नीचे रखा और उस चीज को ऊपर रखा. अब क्या हो रहा है, नाउ दे आर सीइंग दैट, नाउ दे आर रियलाइजिंग योर वैल्यू, व्हाट यू वांटेड टू वार्न देम अगेंस्ट फॉर देयर ओन बेनिफिट, क्योंकि थिंग्स आर नाउ टेकिंग शेप एंड कमिंग टू सरफेस. ओके, now someone has said बिल्कुल सच, Rosalind has gave a confirmation, live confirmation. I suppose I am the only person in the world जो कि live channeling करता है और live confirmation भी लेता है. And thanks to you guys also for giving this love and support to me. Okay, I went to his home, he was not well sir. मेरे को पागल समझा गया, एक हफ्ते उन्होंने घर पे इज्जत का धनिया. अरे you guys are actually enjoying the channeling now, the kind of words that you guys are using to describe also. ये धनिया पुदीना एंड गाजर मूली, ये कहाँ तक आप पहुँच गए. एनीवेज, वेस्ट के ऑडियंस ये इंडियन फ्लेवर को नहीं समझ पाएंगे, पर आप लोग पूरा मजे ले रहे हैं. ग्रेट, बिकॉज आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम वी आर डूइंग द चैनलिंग. सो लेट्स गेट बैक टू योर टॉपिक. तो ये पार्ट भी ऐसे निकल जाएगा, हम लोग ज़्यादा करेंगे तो. So they are in the stuck energy also, where they want to come out of this energy, and they are seeing the true faces of the karmics or the third party, wherever you had given a warning to them that stay away from those things or those priorities and prioritize better things in your life. But they उन्होंने तो एक नहीं सुना आपका, ठीक है ना. Now they are thinking that they should get, somewhere they feel that there has been an injustice with you and their connection or whatsoever, and they feel, क्योंकि है तो इंसान ही है, पत्थर तो है नहीं, that heaviness in their heart is getting more heavier and heavier. So those twin flames who came and expressed themselves in 2023, all good and set, good for them. But those twin flames, जो कड़क वाले twin flame होते हैं, that they think that no, they will be able to carry off this baggage of burden of not coming back to you and accepting their mistake. Those guys, those set of twin flames will be carrying on to 2024. And mark my words, when I say, I don't mince my words anytime, 2023 those guys did not came and acknowledge their mistakes or or accepted you on a positive note, whatever they were destined to do. Then in 2024 it will be in a more brutal way. There is a lot of crying also that I can see while I am channeling right now live. बहुत सारा रोना धोना होगा, ड्रामा होगा. You will also cry eventually. Your twin flame will also cry when they will come in front of you to apologize. Okay, right now you might be very strong, and you guys have really made me proud and become very strong also in this past years, क्योंकि पहले जैसा अब आप इमोशनली ब्लैकमेल करने वाले कैटेगरी के तो हो नहीं, ठीक है. यू गाइज हैव इवॉल्व फ्रॉम दैट इमोशनली वीक एंड डिपेंडेंट level to right now as a bold and taking a stand and not chasing your masculine. Those things we have done. But mark my words, when your twin flame will come to you in front of you, sit in front of you and start apologizing, you will be the first one to will cry, ठीक है ना. And they will also cry, and eventually both will cry, and that will make a better drama recipe for a सास बहू सीरियल कोई खिचड़ी वाला, इट विल बी कंप्लीट रोना धोना, ठीक है ना, फुट फुट के रोने वाले हो आप लोग। तो जो लोग 2023 में अपोलोजाइज किया, guys who have came forward to in this year might be that much of rona dona you will not see, okay, but those guys who are destined to come in 2024 because they are not utilizing this moment when collective is thinking of moving ahead and thinking of taking this call, taking this decision in their life to approach the person whom they have left dark in the shadow and left there dark in the cold, out in the cold to die, then they are postponing this event. Then in 2024 it will be a more disaster from their end. You will see them in a more shattered scenario or a perspective. It can have from multitude sides also, be it from job, be it from business, be it from more, और ज़्यादा मुंह के बल गिरना पड़ेगा उनको, ठीक है ना. Rosalind is saying right, 3 times right. I think lot of resonance is going matching with Rosalind right now. Anyways, so that's it. So the early they come, better for them. The more they are trying to postpone, and the energy that 2024 is carrying, if they don't come in 2024, it will be very difficult for them to live or to breathe in oxygen also. And if they postpone it again for the other, नहीं आज भी नहीं करते, कल करते, they keep on procrastinating these events, not coming to you and apologizing. The more they procrastinate, the मोटी चमड़ी वाले जो masculine हो गया ना, they'll procrastinate up to next life also. That also please, आप लोग ये मत सोचो कि सबका हो जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं. मोटी चमड़ी वाले ट्विन फ्लेम्स होंगे, वो नेक्स्ट लाइफ तक प्रोकास्टिनेट करेंगे, अगले लाइफ में आपको माफी मांगेंगे. जितना बाद मांगेगा उतना ज्यादा उनका तवा तोड़ तेल मालिश होने वाला है, ठीक है. सो नाउ दे आर सीकिंग दैट दे हैव रियलाइज some injustice has happened. Why? Because as a human they realize that some injustice has happened, and the karmics or the third person whom they prioritize before you, exactly the thing that you warned of कि ये नहीं करना है, ये वहां से तुमको ऐसा धोखा मिल सकता है, ये नहीं वहां तुमको जाना है. Same thing has happened. Now they have said, अरे ये तो it is same demand and supply has met. This girl also told me not to do this guy, and same thing is happening. That means she was right, I was wrong, that sort of. So they have realized some injustice, some bura bhala they have done, and they need to say sorry. Until unless they say sorry or they उनको ठीक नहीं कर लेते उस सिचुएशन को, तब तक तो उनके छाती में वो बोझ बना रहेगा. That baggage they can't live it. And for that only they see this interaction as their last chance, their last resort, ठीक है ना. माफी मांगना चाहते हैं एक अंतिम मौका के रूप में, because they also realize that बार बार गलती करना या ऐसा कुछ जो है ना, तो it's not that you will also provide that easy escape कि हाँ जाओ आ जाओ बैठ के मेरे गोदी में बैठ के माफी मांग लो, ठीक है ना, ऐसा. यू विल ऑल्सो नॉट गोना डू दैट. दे हैव रियलाइज दिस. सो एज अ लास्ट चांस एक अंतिम कोशिश वो लोग करना चाहते हैं कि भले इवन इफ यू रिजेक्ट देम, यू डोंट एक्सेप्ट देयर सॉरी और व्हाटसोएवर, स्टिल सॉरी तो बोलना है भाई एक बार. अब अलग अलग पर्सन का अलग अलग सिनेरियो इट माइट बी. फॉर एवरी पर्सन द सिनेरियोज माइट बी डिफरेंट, but there is something where they had done wrong and they are feeling heavy about it, okay, for which they want to compensate by making it true or making it correct, okay, apologizing their mistake or whatsoever they can do at the best of their interest and capacity. But they seek this as a last chance, and they feel that they deserve a last chance, as a love of your life or whatsoever confidence they have, but they deserve that, they need this last chance with you. But what I personally feel is that, most of you guys won't even accept them back in your life. Even if they feel, say sorry, most of you, ठीक है, because वो bandwidth अब चला गया. There was a time when you wanted them to accept, you wanted them to acknowledge and think. अब आप लोग भी ऐसे हैं ना, मैक्सिमम DF that चलो यार अपने को भी घंटा फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है ना. That sort of energy you are. Now actually your energy might flip when they come in face to face. सामने में आने के बाद अभी जितना आपको लग रहा है कि आप स्ट्रांग है, एक्चुअल में आप स्ट्रांग हो या नहीं, the actual test will happen when they will come and stay in front of you in a proximity and say sorry. That time you can also have a check that how much you are able to balance yourself. Till then, at this junction, I see that most of you are going to reject your masculine and not accept them so easily in your life. But by the time, your partner would have been so much broken, or right now also they're just prolonging it, back to back they are having this series of events which is shattering them, and they might have been broken so badly that to fix them will not be so easily for anyone. इतना ज़्यादा टूट चुके होंगे. जैसे in YouTube videos I have shown this shot now where the woman with a broken glass is trying to drink that wine. Similarly, your divine masculine will come in that sort of a condition, वो broken glass के जैसे. So some sort of कहीं ना कहीं that video also resonated and I picked, and right now when I'm explaining this channeling, I am seeing that video actually made a sense, connect is there. That's why I say, to understand what we want to convey, you'll have to connect with us at different, points, at the shorts, at the videos, at the podcast, at the stories, at the Instagram post, and also at Trinetra, those who are spiritually inclined to have the spiritual flavor also within their life. So you can go and view that video in the shorts, and you will find your divine masculine similar that sort of situation in which that shot is being picturized. Okay, broken glass, and still they are trying to drink wine with a smiling face. ठीक है, exactly picturized. अभी मैं जब channeling कर रहा हूँ, exactly वो shot मेरे सामने में आ गया. वैसा scenario में you will going to find your masculine. And for maximum of the majority of the cases, max to max of the people in 2024 will be free from this karmic bondages, third party lafda and everything, by 2024, same time period, by September 2024. Okay, take it like that. Hardly, it will not touch September. Things will happen between April to June or August for most of the people. Okay, but still even why April, from March to June, that is the channeling that is coming. Between March to June only, in the second quarter of the next calendar year, the things will start to take shape. But for the maximum of the people, by September 2024, exactly 1 year after, you will see, and you can confirm back then also that yes sir, all the karmic lafda in divine masculine life, in my life, everything is clean. Okay. Now see, whenever I say third party, don't take it as आपका सौतन, ठीक है ना, don't take it as आपका सौतन. वहाँ से थोड़ा vision को broad करो. Third party can be anything. It can be their family also. It can be their friends also. It can be their job also. It can be their business also. If they have prioritized a job over you, then your third party is a job. It's not any person. ठीक है ना. तो आपको बाकी चैनल में जो गंदगी फैलाया जा रहा है ना, उससे आप लोग बचिए. थोड़ा विजन को थोड़ा ब्रॉड पर्सपेक्टिव से देखिए. थोड़ा ईगल आई व्यू बोलते हैं ना, नीचे का चिड़िया को जितना दुनिया देखता है, ऊपर में अगर गिद्ध बन के ऊपर आप चले जाओ आसमान में, तो आपका नज़ारा ही अलग होगा. आपको बहुत ज़्यादा अलग से दिखेगा दुनिया. ठीक है ना. So third party does not necessarily for every person has to be a person that to a love interest. Third party can be their mother also. Okay, third party can be their elder sister also, जिन्होंने रोड़े डाले आपके relationship. Okay, third party can be their brother. Third party can be anyone whom they prioritize over you. It can be their job, business, anything. Okay, so you will have to understand in that perspective. Okay. थर्ड पार्टी के तरफ से इन लोगों को बहुत ज़्यादा पैसे का भी बहुत ज़्यादा टॉर्चरिंग फेस हुआ है. ठीक है. So whoever is there in this radar of their third party, they have been manipulating your masculine in terms of money. Like suppose third party family है, अपना ही फैमिली, अपना ही ब्लड लाइन है मैस्कुलिन के, बट स्टिल दे आर आफ्टर योर मैस्कुलिन फॉर मनी पर्पस. ओके, सो दे आर सेइंग अरे बेटा और थोड़ा पैसा दे दो, इस काम के लिए चाहिए, उस काम के लिए चाहिए, तुम्हारी बहन की शादी है या घर में ये है वो है फलाना ढिमकाना. सो योर मैस्कुलिन अब थक गया है. नो, ही कैन सी साला पैसे के अलावा तो और कुछ है ही नहीं रिलेशनशिप. कहने के लिए माँ भाई बहन साला सब तो पैसा ही है और क्या है. ठीक है ना. So I'm just giving a typical example where you can correlate as per based on your own situation how your masculine is getting rubbed off with this financial thing because from the third party. Okay, so understand with your own maturity, but I gave a simple primary example how you can understand. They are being extorted from the third party in the name of finance or money, that sort of. Okay. Similarly, traveling is one thing which is coming up to in mind. They have been traveling recently or lately a lot, or they will be traveling very recently, mostly for work only, not for pleasure. Pleasure तो देखो मैस्कुलिन की लाइफ से जा चुका है. ठीक है ना. रियलिस्टिक वे में प्लेजर तो उनके लाइफ से जा चुका है. सो देयर कैन नथिंग बी till now, till the time they don't come into union with their feminine or their inner union whatsoever. बात तो एक ही है, फिजिकली करे या अंदर में ही अपना जो है ना यूनियन करे. दे उनके जीवन से सुख चैन जो भी है ना प्लेजर तो चला गया. सो ऑल द ट्रैवलिंग वॉट एवर दे विल बी डूइंग इन देयर लाइफ इज नॉट आउट ऑफ प्लेजर बट इट विल बी आउट ऑफ देयर कंपल्शन for work basically, for or if not work then for some responsibility related task. ठीक है ना, कि फैमिली का बात है, घर का बात है, कोई असाइनमेंट पूरा करना है करो. सो फॉर दैट लॉट ऑफ ट्रैवलिंग जो है ना इनका चलेगा. दे आर ट्राइंग टू कीप देमसेल्फ एट पीस थ्रू देयर वर्क, बट earlier they choose work as an escape route to bypass the divine feminine energy. काम एक अच्छा बहाना है. उनको छल के ना थोड़ा सा चले जाओ, काम में लगे रहो, काम में इतना लगे रहो कि पता ही नहीं चलेगा कि वक्त कब बीत गया. बट इफ यू सी समय का पासा ऐसा पलटा है ना आज के डेट में. आप खुद को देखो, नाउ फेमिनिन इज इनटू टू मच ऑफ वर्क एंड मैस्कुलिन का वर्क ही उसका बोझ हो गया. अब जैसे मान लो आपको मटर पनीर पसंद है, ठीक है ना, तो पहले आप उसको दाल चावल खिला रहे तो बोले नहीं मेरे को दाल चावल नहीं खाना, मेरे को मटर पनीर पसंद है. दे चोज मटर पनीर. ओके, बट राइट नाउ अभी क्या हो रहा है, वो मटर पनीर में ही स्वाद आना खत्म हो गया है. राइट. सो देयर जॉब, देयर बिजनेस, देयर करियर, whatsoever they thought in their foreign trips, whatsoever in your own scenario you can take it, or any third party, any female, anyone which whom they prioritize. Now that thing is not deriving that मकसद वो पूरा नहीं कर रहा है. वो अगर कोई काम में खुद को इन्वेस्ट करता था, दैट काम जो आपसे escape होने के लिए, आपसे बचने के लिए, दैट वर्क इज नॉट गिविंग दैट फ्रूट, दैट जूस, दैट प्लेजर, दो मजा आना, रस आना खत्म हो गया. ठीक है. एंड दे आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड सम पीस एट वर्क, दे आर नॉट गेटिंग इट. बट सी, contacting you will not be in the same time frame which I am saying, because I am not putting anyone personal channeling. It's a common channeling. It will be heard by people of the world at various time frames. Someone will listen today, someone might listen tomorrow, someone might listen after a month. So everyone's divine, this union or their coming back will happen at their divine timing only. It will not happen although the time has come. Like some student is passing their 10th standard. Okay. So that will be a batch where everyone is passing, but there might be few students who will be left out, who will say that I could not pass out this year. So what, their life is not ended. Next year again they'll reappear for the exam. The same concept. Okay. Similarly here also happens. Divine timing is coming for them to come to you, apologize in their brain only. From their brain only we have derived this conclusion. They are thinking in this pattern to approach you, to confess, to ask for sorry and things like that. But what if some divine masculine does not come? Their thing is destined to be in future time. Might be more heavy, might be more dramatic in future years, but on the divine timing only they'll, contact you. Now they're moving on to a new relationship, or they're moving on to a new priority. It was not because of you. It was their own soul justice, their own soul decision. You agree to this, right? So when they decided on their own decision to prioritize something before divine feminine, and they stuck to their decision, whatever they abide by their decision, whatever they are taken. But by now they have realized that whatever decision they took was a wrong decision. This is a major realization for masculine god flame. Okay, to understand that whatever decision they took was a wrong decision, and it really hurts their ego and self pride. Actually जो भी फेक सेल्फ प्राइड और ईगो बबल होता है ना डिवाइन मैस्कुलिन का, वो उसमें तो पंचर कर दिया है पूरा, क्योंकि खुद का डिसीजन लिया, आज खुद का डिसीजन ही गलत साबित हो गया. इवन इफ दे डोंट से इट टू यू, अंदर से तो पता चल गया है ना. फ्रॉम विद इन दे आर हैविंग दैट दैट शैलो, दैट टनल क्रिएट हो गया, एक सुरंग तैयार हो गया है. दैट रॉन्ग डिसीजन ले लिया भाई, ठीक है ना. I should have listened to that girl. I should have, then things would have been little bit different. But anyways, realization आना भी बड़ी बात है ये गधों के लिए तो एक तरीके से. They have moved on due to it, and that decision they are seeing right now as a mistake. Move on तो किया, आगे, right? You also tried to make them aware of they should not be taking this decision. Even in that decision also you tried to say them again and again. आपने कई बार समझाने का कोशिश किया होगा that please look about our this relationship. Please look about our bond that we have. Please don't break up or don't leave me and go ahead. But एक नहीं सुना आपका. They told that करियर है, बिजनेस है, फैमिली है, मेरा अपना वैल्यू सिस्टम है, जो भी फलाना ढिमकाना राग आपको सुनाया होगा. They just told me I want to become big in life, I want to achieve that in life, and you are not allowing me to do that thing. So I will do it anyways. So you try to make them aware that no, give time to this relationship. Think about us. I am there for you. I am your genuine love interest and I want to be with you. But जब गीदड़ का मौत आता है तो शहर की तरफ भागता है ना. सेम थिंग, ठीक है, सेम थिंग. Now the entire flavor of their life has gone away. Okay, now उनको समझ में ही नहीं आया why they are even alive. जिंदा क्यों है, तो फिर किस लिए जिंदा है, करना क्या है फिर लाइफ में, ठीक है ना. जो एस्पिरेशन था, जो थिंग, जो एक सोच था, करियर, बिजनेस, जो भी था उनका, ladki baji jo bhi tha, all those things have gone shattered, all their priorities. Now why to live? They are having the suicidal thoughts also. Abhi all of a sudden I have this word, yesterday only this word came into their mind. I thought कि मैं तो कभी ऐसा नहीं सोचता हूँ, why this thing is coming. So that channeling was that I am constantly having suicidal thought in my mind. I should suicide at any time. That would be the best solution to whatever thing I am going on, like that, something of that sort. I don't know किसका energy था, but masculine की तरफ से था. ठीक है. Suicidal thoughts your collective masculines are having. It's not that eventually they will take it, but you can imagine someone is having the suicidal thought also, how much stress they might be, or what battles they might be fighting within their mind. And those who are listening this channeling, I'd like to tell you that before having the suicidal thoughts in your mind, or if you happen to have such thought, then please do think to take consultation from us or book your session and speak to us before you take such decision in your life. Okay, we have helped many people try to re-establish their life. Okay, so but as a collective masculine won't approach any spiritual guide or a healer. उनका तो अपना ही दुनिया चलता है. So they are having the suicidal tendencies, suicidal thoughts also in their mind. Now just see ये थीम कितना मैच कर रहा है ये चैनलिंग के साथ है. ऐसा ही तो माइंड में पिक्चर उनका कलर चल रहा होगा. Flavor of life completely gone. Lot of overthinking, sleepless nights. So I'll advise you, divine feminines, to sleep on time, because if you don't sleep on time, what will happen is that eventually kahin na kahin to same coin of the flip side, I told you the coin theory. What will happen is that you will also start to stay awake all night. You will say that, sir, I'm not overthinking, I'm just watching movie, I'm just scrolling on my Instagram, I'm just scrolling on my phone or WhatsApp or things like Facebook. But eventually what is happening, he is also awake, you are also awake. You are awake not of any depression or things like that, but आपका नींद खराब हो जाएगा. Why? Because majorly when this collectively the other side of your coin is staying awake, things will affect you also some way or the other. So try to sleep by 11 p.m., 10 p.m., 12 midnight to the max. Don't stretch beyond it, because your twin flame is going to stay awake till 4 a.m. Okay, so you better don't do that. And he has been doing this thing since long. ऐसा नहीं कि आज की घटना है ये. He has been doing this thing since long. And right now, coupled with the overthinking, right now coupled with the heaviness in their heart of not approaching you, staying awake, not getting the proper sleep is also affecting their health also. अगर आपको उनका recent photo दिखेगा तो आप देख सकते हैं वो dark shades बोलते हैं ना eyes के नीचे, they might have developed some dark shades beneath their eyes also. ठीक है. There's a tower moment between both of you, definitely, because many a times in my wallpaper also in my mobile it keeps on changing, by those Android app or whatsoever, but it keeps on changing. I have seen tower pictures a lot, and today when I did this tarot card, then at the bottom of the deck also somewhere I saw this tarot card of tower. So tower moment, there is multiple confirmation of tower moment between you and your masculine, and इसमें क्योंकि you have already lived your share of tower moment, so all the burden of the tower moment goes up to your masculine. So their life is really a tough time they are living. They want to meet face to face with you and patch up with you, right? but it won't be that easy, and they even know this thing. If it had would been easy, they would have definitely come back to you, but the heaviness of the mistake that they have done, or the regretful feeling in their heart, or their lack of courage to approach someone for something bold as commitment or something bold as apology is not their cup of tea. It is really difficult for them as well, okay, to say it looking in your eyes face to face that yes, I agree that I have done this mistake, I agree that I have left you in so and so scenario, I agree that I prioritize some other pleasure over you, right? I prioritize some other pleasure above you. So that confidence they won't have so easily, it will take time. So what is happening is that inside their mind they are playing this clip again and again. Like if you play any YouTube shorts or Instagram reels, if you don't pause it, if you don't come out of it, what will it will go in a hyperloop, round and round. Once you on it, switch on it, it will keep. So same thing is going on their mind, okay? They are stuck in their own hyperloop of overthinking. Kya kare? It's swirling, whirlpool sort of energy they are into. Andar bahar, ana jana, overthinking, all that is going on their mind, okay? And the fact that they have to confess it someday to you, that thing also paralyzes them. Abe, one day I'll have to finally, aaj nahi to kal. They are keep on procrastinating it, okay, I'll do it tomorrow, okay, I'll do it next week, I'll do it next month. No issue यार, बोल दूंगा मैं, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है ना, बोल दूंगा, बट कब बोलेगा? हर दिन तो टालता रहा, हर दिन तो प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन कर रहा है, ठीक है ना. सो दैट ऑल्सो डज नॉट अलाउ देम टू हैव पीसफुल स्लीप इन देयर लाइफ. सो डिवाइन फेमिनिन, सी you guys, I'll suggest that don't lose your power. Stay strong, divine feminines, okay? As a god flame, stay strong. You are also made from the same particle of which God is created, or you are in the process of becoming a god eventually, okay? But finally, rather than addressing you with this twin flame, I would rather be more accurate if I tell you as a god flame. That will at least, I think, remind you of from where you have come on this earth and where you are supposed to go finally, So as a feminine god flame, I'll just advise you guys, stay in your power, stay strong, okay? ये सब चलता रहेगा, ठीक है ना, इसमें खोना नहीं है. Pick up your soul purpose, start doing it, or explore your soul purpose. Majorly, if there is any healing work that is left, that is to be done in you, and healing work is not like a one time process कि आज कर लिया तो हो जाएगा. It works on many facets, on how you think, on how you speak, on how you feel, on how you behave, on what kind of consciousness, चेतना का स्तर आपका कहाँ तक जाता है, ठीक है ना. आपका चक्र एक्टिवेशन, आपका inner child healing, any issues that you are facing, or your lack of courage to speak on any or take a stand. There can be many facets where healing is required to happen, and your healing is why required? Firstly for yourself, बाकी को छोड़ो आप, ठीक है ना. Firstly, your healing is required for yourself. Secondly, your healing is required for the basement or the establishment foundation for this bond relationship between you and your masculine god flame, and finally for your ancestral healing also, okay? Many of your ancestors, आपके पूर्वज, आपके पितृ, whenever we do this शिव sadhana, we always invite आपकी कुल देवी, कुल देवता और आपके पितृ, everyone, and then we ask them to participate in this healing process so that they also get healed. they are also having a lot of expectation from you guys that this person, this daughter or this son in the family will heal himself or herself and then finally heal me also. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily focus on healing them in particularly. Okay, if you guys want to necessarily do ancestral healing, then I can assist you guys with that also. That will be different, particularly focused. But what I mean to say is that if you guys focus on your own healing also, because your DNA is already connected with your ancestors, your DNA is already connected with your twin flame, eventually जब घर में पुलाव बनेगा ना, तो आपको उसका, और अच्छा पुलाव अगर बना है in desi ghee and everything, if you cook a good meal in your room, in your house, you don't need to invite your neighbors or invite the other member in the family that come to the kitchen, come to the dining table, let's have the dinner because a good pulao, good rice, flavored rice has been prepared. No, flavor automatically reaches every room and every surrounding in your neighborhood. Everybody will ask, oh, you have cooked some special dish today, when shall we have the dinner, right?